Welcome to Unsolicited Radio, where we're showcasing the original songs of my darling husband, Richard Murrey, with the EY. He is the songwriter and guitarist behind the creation of these songs. Enjoy the crossovers.
In a truck outside the bar, in a trailer, middle of June, behind the barn, under the harvest moon, down next to the lake shore, underneath the bridge, or up at Lover's Leap on Kiss and Tell Ridge. Now tell me, baby, where do you get your lovin'? Come on over and share it with me tonight. Baby, I won't mind it if it's here where you find it. I'll help you get your loving done right. Behind closed doors, some people get their loving done. Flying out the back door, some people get it on the run. I don't chase what ain't mine. I don't want no mess. I just want good loving from you, and I'll forget the rest. Now tell me, baby, where do you get your loving? Come on over and share it with me tonight. Baby, I won't mind it if it's here where you find it. I'll help you get your loving done right. Darling, if you come with me, I think you'll feel the chemistry. I've wanted to get next to you since you moved to town. All the others I've been pleasing have all left me for a reason. I don't seem to call them since you've been around. Now tell me, baby, where do you get your loving? Come on over and share it with me tonight. Baby, I won't mind it if it's here where you find it. I'll help you get your loving. I'll help you get your loving. I'll help you get your loving done right. Done right. Woo! That's right. I was barely 10, I'd grabbed my sister's Barbie doll, and a plastic surgeon I thought I'd be. And after the operation, I shaved the cat real clean. Mama said she beat the devil out of me. Mama spanked me with the Bible, and I cried out to the Lord. I learned what righteous indignation means. Mama spanked me with the Bible, Armageddon on my behind. I memorized the scriptures through my jeans. My rear end felt the love wrapped up in that book. I came to know its pages, chapter and verse. Mama said one thing that made me realize this word of God sure makes the devil curse. Mama spanked me with the Bible, I cried out to the Lord. I sang the Psalms and felt the angels wing. Mama spanked me with the Bible, Armageddon on my behind. I memorized the scriptures through my jeans. Now I've got Mama's Bible, it lays on the coffee table. I've read my kids the stories and acted out scenes. The worn cover of that book has a very special label, an imprint that says Wrangler from my jeans. Indignation means. Mama spanked me with the Bible, Armageddon on my behind. I memorized the scriptures through my jeans. I memorized the scriptures through my jeans. Through my jeans, right through my jeans.
Season, why settle for ordinary drinks when you can sip on something truly out of this world? Introducing Emperor Zarg's Kool-Aid cocktail.
On the whirling celebration of Halloween, this is officially the most tasteless cocktail ever created. Served ice cold in a keepsake brainless goblet straight from the Imperial Palace of Zeta.
Ridiculous! Only $12.95, exclusively at Bar None, where habits come easy and alien overlords always pick up the tab.
Sark's Kool-Aid, sip the fried Halloween spirits every night. Raise your glass, obey the Lord. One more round for Zarg the Overlord.
Available for a limited time, only Emperor Zarg's Kool-Aid cocktail. Resistance futile.
But the taste is frightful.
I rode into San Diego from the high Sierra Plains. Hadn't seen the big city for a couple of years. Asked the cabbie to take me somewhere pure country to hear some George Strait and have a couple of beers. It was a wannabe dance all on a Friday night. All the people were dressed the same. Urban cowgirls, bourbon cowboys, all playing the said, what'll it be? I said, a cold beer, a warm heart and a chance. You're the prettiest girl in the bar, you can't dance. I stayed all night leaning on that rail until closing time, watching amateur drinkers trying to bring her down. Her name tag said Julie, her eyes sparkled like the desert sky. She said, I'd love to serve you when you come back to town. I remember her walking up to me with the prettiest smile. She said, what'll it be? I said, a cold beer, a warm heart and a chance. You're the prettiest girl in the bar, you can't dance. Under the stars, I'm thinking of her, so far away. I'm planning another trip, maybe this time I'll hear her say, I'd like to spend some time with you and take a chance on a cold beer, a warm heart, and a dance. I remember her walking up to me with the prettiest smile. She said, what'll it be? I said, a cold beer, a warm heart and a chance. You're the prettiest girl in the bar, you can't dance. You're the prettiest girl in the bar, and you can't dance.
Talked about his ways. The bartender poured another story called Cabernet. She wondered if he'd ever find another love like hers. A glass of red wine spoke of better days. Every drink is a story, life of its own, telling memories of heartbreak and joy. Pour another shot to help me think. My story is in this drink. His whiskey went down as he pondered her leaving. The bartender poured a message from Blackjack. He talked about her hair, her glow in the mornings. Another shot had him wanting her back. Every drink is a story, a life of its own, telling memories of heartbreak and joy. Pour another shot to help me think. My story is in this drink. If you see me on a bar stool with a shot of tequila, join me with your cocktail of life. We can trade tales of the perfect romance. Bartender, you can pour us one more chance. Every drink is a story, a life of its own, telling memories of heartbreak and joy. Pour another shot to help me think. My story is in this drink. My story is in this drink.
This life of honky-tonkin' sure warms my cold, cold heart. I'm a long gone daddy, you knew it from the start. These lovesick blues keeps me howling at the moon. I can't help it, darling, I need to see you soon. I feel like Hank Williams tonight. Got my drink and the honky-tonk blues. No, I'm a rambling man, but I saw the light, and I feel like Hank Williams tonight. My Cajun baby, you're setting the woods on fire. Move it on over, you're my one true desire. Love my jambalaya. You said I'm country-fied. I hear that lonesome whistle, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I feel like Hank Williams tonight. Got my drink and the honky-tonk blues. No, I'm a rambling man, but I saw the light, and I feel like Hank Williams tonight. There's a tear in my beer, I see your cheating heart. Elijah, mind your own business, she's torn me apart. You win again, take my mansion on the hill. I'll go honky-tonkin' and find another thrill. I feel like Hank Williams tonight. Got my drink and the honky-tonk blues. No, I'm a rambling man, I saw the light, and I feel like Hank Williams tonight. Oh, I feel like Hank Williams tonight.
For centuries, humanity has suffered pests, rodents, vermin, winged nuisances, and more. But now, the solution has arrived. Introducing the Murrey Pest Zapper. Just program the electrographic sphere with your chosen target and watch as it melts away pests of every size. Squirrels, rodents, even gaggle birds with Tesla heat beam technology. Targets vanish instantly with no harm to the environment. Why stop there? The Pest Zapper is also calibrated for larger nuisances. That's right, you can even set it to politicians. Phase off the pests, big or small, squirrels, rodents, zap 'em all. From your garden to the nation, Pest Zapper brings extermination. Zap the pests, big or small, squirrels, rodents, zap 'em all. From your garden to the nation, Pest Zapper brings extermination. The Murrey Pest Zapper cleaning up the world, one nuisance at a time.
He always dressed to the nines, silver cufflinks, shoes that shine, pulled out chairs, poured the wine, a gentleman lost in time. He's the last romantic, a dying breed, a heart so true. Yeah, the last romantic, a man from a world we once knew. He sent love notes sealed with care, wrote her poems, played with flair, a touch of class, a soul so rare. But no one seems to notice or care. He's the last romantic, a dying breed, a heart so true. Yeah, the last romantic, a man from a world we once knew. Now love's a game, it moves too fast. No time for roses, nothing lasts. But he still dreams, he still believes that love's much more than make-believe. He sent her love notes sealed with care, wrote her poems, played her songs on the air, a touch of class, a heart so rare. Only his women loved him and cared. He's the last romantic, a dying breed, a heart so true. Yeah, the last romantic, a man from a world we once knew.
get the feeling that I don't belong. You don't seem to want me around. You make excuses and apologize. I see a sparkle in your lying eyes. So baby, I've lost what she just found. I've lost what she just found. You won't have to sneak around. There's the door, don't cheat me no more. Go to her, I've lost what she just found. There's something that tells a woman when a man has other plans, and there's whispering all over town. The new cologne that you wear, when we touch how you don't care. But darling, I've lost what she just found. I've lost what she just found. You won't have to sneak around. There's the door, don't cheat me no more. Go to her, I've lost what she just found. When you found a new desire to fill your heart, I had to face all my deepest fears. You found someone new to give your loving. I've lost what she just found. You won't have to sneak around. There's the door, don't cheat me no more. Go to her, I've lost what she just found. I've lost what she just found. You won't have to sneak around. There's the door, don't cheat me no more. Go to her, I've lost what she just found. Oh.
Floating along together, happy as can be.
Nothing but the sun and wind for our bed.
We're tied to one another.
We can't go no further. We're locked into each other instead. We're love bugs on the windshield of life, stuck to one another for a while. You'll find us on your wiper blade.
That's our style.
We're love bugs on the windshield of life, flying united over I-95,
wearing nothing but a smile in the breeze.
looking for a rest stop
On a northbound car top.
and when we land, beg our pardon please. 'Cause Junior points and stares,
Mother blushes and glares.
and Dad, he just laughs and swears. this mating game.
And if I were a person,
You bet I'd be rehearsing like a loving bug, practicing the same. We're love bugs on the windshield of life, stuck to one another for a while. You'll find us on your wiper blade.
that's our style.
We're love bugs on the windshield of life.
Lost your marbles, misplaced your mind, cashed in your cortex and can't find the receipt. Don't panic, your suite is waiting at Murfner's Clinic for the Knucking Futz. Here at Knucking Futz, we specialize in world-class treatments like Twinkle Reward Therapy, because nothing says recovery like sparkles, Candy Striper Shaving. Don't ask, just enjoy. And of course, our signature wax memory restoration, guaranteed to shine your thoughts until they squeak. Each guest enjoys their own deluxe dungeon suite with all the comforts of home, plus 24-hour dominatrix room service should you need a little extra discipline. So if you've slipped a gear, fried your noodle, or just need to reboot your noggin, book today at Knucking Futz, where insanity meets hospitality. Side effects may include uncontrollable giggling, balloon animal hallucinations, and a strong desire to eat pudding with your hands. Knucking Futz is not responsible for spontaneous kazoo solos. Call 3, 2, 1. I'm a nuts today. Each guest enjoys their own deluxe dungeon suite with all the comforts of home, plus 24-hour dominatrix room service should you need a little extra discipline. So if you slipped a gear, fried your noodle, or just need to reboot your noggin, book today at Knucking Futz, where insanity meets hospitality.
Well, I was drowning your memory again last night. I was almost smiling at closing time. A man in an overcoat sat down next to me. I could tell he wasn't feeling too fine. He was dropping feathers from under his coat. I said, I'll buy a drink for your chicken too. He said, you don't know the gospel truth or the hell that I've been through. And he said, if this is the fate of a guardian angel, I don't want no part of this. She's made my heavenly life a hell. St. Peter take me off the list. He ordered a double shot, a heavenly hooch, shaking so bad I helped him take his drink. He said, "Much obliged, look what she's done to me." That woman is the devil's missing link. He said I was watching over her, but I just quit. 'Cause she drive the Pope to perdition. And he said, "If this is the fate of a guardian angel, I don't want no part of this. She's made my heavenly life a hell. Saint Peter, take me off the list." I sat wondering who she was as he told his fate. The story sounded so familiar when he said your name. I knew you were to blame. I said, "Buddy, you're lucky she didn't kill you." So that was the fate of the guardian angel. He drank till he opened a heavenly gate. He vanished in a puff of whiskey smoke, and I began praying for a different fate.